Okay, sanibona Black South Africans yangiqeda kuvuka nje manje, so ngidongi-check amale nto zama-posts la ku-Facebook, and then I come across this post, or rather to do with the ANC rejecting the renaming of KwaZulu-Natal as KwaZulu. All right. And then kule post umbhali uthi ingwiji khwebu nge-ANC iphikisa isilo in the renaming of the province to KwaZulu. Into yokuqala nje angizwisisi ukuthi yini ingwiji khwebu ngalokho. Ngicela unibuze abantu abama-social media leaders ukuthi, are we supposed to be fed your ignorance now? Ngicela ukubuza because ignorance yenu takes us many centuries behind. All right, you can't be saying ingwiji khwebu ngento eyinom. The ANC has never supported the Zulu monarchy nor Zulu kingdoms whatsoever. Ayikho into entsha ngalokho. I-ANC from day one in 1923 futhi angaye kakhulu lapho, but from day one in 1983 i-ANC imelene nombuso wakwaZulu. Yini ingwiji khwebu ngalokho? Because it's an old thing. So we're supposed to entertain the foolishness of foolish Zulus who supported the ANC, wasted our time, killed or murdered their own brothers for foreign interests, pushed down our throats the ideals and ideologies of white liberals and Socialist International. And then, because nina benizithandela ANC yenu, then what the ANC has always been doing, ingwiji khwebu. When do you remember the ANC supporting the Zulu kingdom? When? Now, the IFP of today is exactly similar to that ANC that I grew up detesting, because I could see the ANC is against our Zulu traditional leaders, and it was also against us as Christians, born again Christians, let me emphasize. All right. So, kuze CODESA kulethwa lo mthakathi wenu uCyril Ramaphosa to lead CODESA, as brought by white liberals who sent him, all right, to represent their European interests. Benzani o Ramaphosa no Rolf Meyer, they literally destroy the Zulu kingdom. Inkatha-ke le yangalesa sikhathi hayi le yanamhlanje yabothama intuli abadayisi, eyangalesa sikhathi angithi they paged that IFP so that these sellouts arise and lead the IFP today. Back then there was the actual IFP. What did that IFP do? Angithi IFP yalwa ilwela ubukhosi bakwaZulu. Was you, ANC Zulus, were basically supporting the ANC in destroying your monarchy, your kings. We kept on asking these questions through and through. Zulu onjani otuyazigqaja, who can ever be ANC, by the way? In the same note, I can ask, which kind of black nations, whether Basotho or Venda or Shangano or whatsoever, can actually be ANC? Lawa makosa useless puppet kings called Contralesa. They know very well that there is no single war for traditional authorities that they've won in this country as puppets of the ANC. Back behind the IFP and the Zulu kings, they discuss and they know anything they are enjoying in this country was fought for by the IFP and by the Zulu people. But because they hate Zulus, They can never want, or rather, acknowledge that in public. We know them, and we are friends with some of their kings, or kind of like people who are from Venda royal families, and them. We know what they say. They know. Ukuthi they never fought for anything, they never sacrificed for anything. But amaZulu azolwa wodwa afe wodwa bafike bazo demanda equal salary no King Goodwill for tiny nations that they are. Like even by numbers they are ridiculous in claims. But all those people are what? They are ANC. Kings of Limpopo are ANC. Now, when do you remember the ANC fighting for the Zulu kingdom or the monarchy? ANC changes names in the city of Durban and calls them by Xhosa people, by communist people, by Pedi people, and then they fight tooth and nail if a name has got to be of a Zulu person in KwaZulu-Natal. ANC people fight tooth and nail to ensure that an ANC member is a Tebola, is a Mxolisi Kaunda, exactly whilst black South Africans are fighting against the forcing of earlier immigrants and the new immigrants upon our heads. It is exactly the ANC that is flooding Durban streets with foreigners right now. The Zulu ANC, it's exactly them who are doing it intentionally in their hate and disdain against the Zulu nation. Don't you remember the role of Yosbu Ndebele, Dumsan Makai, Begi Tele, and all that, and Mabuya Kulu? Oh, yeah, of course, Abo Mabuya Kulu, those are not Zulu names, by the way. Abo Malusiki Kaba. These are all people who revolted against the Zulu kingdom. Abo Banleamuntu was Mozambique, or Sibongo Zulu, Blatant Zemande. Yeah. All those people, they fought against the Zulu kingdom. All of them. Assisted by you ANC Zulus who vote for the ANC. Usbundebele literally in broad daylight, loud and clear, fought belo ne-ANC yonke yenu, ngisho nomuntu wasePietermaritzburg. You fought against the moving of the capital city to the correct capital of the Zulu, which is Ulundi. Labo, you fought tooth and nail against the relocation of the capital city to Ulundi. Usbundebele waze wathi kubelungu phambi kwe-ANC yonke namakhamera onke awe South Africa, wathi inkatha ifuna ukubulala amabhizinisi enu abelungu ngokumuva iLeduzi capital to Ulundi, and you allowed him. The ANC has opposed anything that has got to do with Zulu people as the nation, our empowerment, our sovereignty. They've never hidden that. So English Kwebo yin English Kwebo. The ANC has never changed. Whether you go to Umlazi, they hate the name called Mangosuthu Highway. Bazokasha ngokuthi inkatha yabulala abantu, asibazibona ukuthi babebulala ini impangela ngoba yibona baqala ukubulala abantu nje. So kusho ukuthi bona basibizi ngabantu ukuthi babesibulala, bedla neinhliziyo zabantu abafile zingaphekiwe nopheko, raw hearts, manzimtoti ANC. So they were killing what? Angithi inkatha bebulala abantu, bona bebebulala ini. So now they go there and then they remove the name Mangosuthu and force in the name Griffith Mxenge. Who is Griffith Mxenge? It's the Xhosa lawyers who were brought from the Eastern Cape to plant ANC seats amongst the Zulu, attack the IFP, which had a strong presence in Umlazi back in the day. Where is King Shaka? Nowhere. These big statues being set all over Durban city, Oliver Tambo, is this not supposed to be a city that reflects your arrival at the Zulu kingdom? Who opposed the calling of this kingdom? Actually, whites of KZN, before they became DA, now they are DA today, they are just as sick as Cape Town and Gauteng whites, white racists. They are now racists. Whites happening as a Durban. But before they became racist, back in the 80s, 90s, okay, Pietermaritzburg ones were always racist. So before they joined the DA colonialist racists, whites of KZN, as they ran tourism, they affectionately would made adverts as which mentioned KZN as the kingdom of the Zulu. The black ANC, the Zulus of the ANC got offended. Those adverts were removed. Somebody proposed Guti Mabes Wakala Stadium Saboge. That's the only good thing that was built by the ANC in the city of Durban. Stadium Moses Mabhida. What is the original name of the Moses Mabhida stadium that was proposed? What proposed were Ukuti, the original name must be King. The original name was proposed to be King Senzangakona. The stadium is supposed to be King Senzangakona. And then the ANC said, so the ANC has never hidden that they are an entity which is basically the same as the French Revolution practitioners who brought down kings and church. They've never hidden the fact that they've got the Jewish communist agenda in their midst, which brought down the Tsars, the kings of Russia, the kings of Italy, the kings of Germany. So that's what they are. They are against the Zulu monarchy, and they hate the Zulu people. They hate their own Zulus. They hate Zulus. The ANC so-called Zulus hate Zulus. Check all their history. They hate Zulus. They fight to ensure that the Zulus fail. That is why they gave all projects of Durban to Indians than to Zulus. In the same breath that they hate Zulus, they also hate Christians. I won't go into that one. Thank you.